Rounding out, and again, we're nearing the home stretch. We're almost done with this show, and then we can go down to the atrium, and some band playing that. Who? The Hardy to band with who are those guys? I think they're from Region 6. What's their name? Gold? No, gold, bronze, no, silver. That's Silverado. They'll be playing in the atrium tonight, so that'll be a good time. Going around the room, Dwayne Morgan, our MRF rep. We talked before, those of you that have been reading or listening, the MRF's in a little trouble right now financially. Times are tough for a lot of us when we realize that. We want to make sure that ABATE of Indiana gets to a position where they can help out the MRF as much as possible. Years ago, we used to have $1 per member. With our current membership, that'd be about $28,000 annually. Last year, we gave them $14,000, 50 cents a member. So other SMROs are doing the same thing. We need to try to get that back up because here's the important parts. Here are the important parts. Without a strong voice inside the Beltway in Washington, D.C. on Capitol Hill, it doesn't matter what we do in downtown Indianapolis. We can go down there and complain to the governor and the state representatives and state senators all we want. If there's a federal mandate saying you're going to do this, doesn't matter. It's out of their hands. It's in Washington then. So right now we can ill afford to be without the strong presence of the MRF in Washington, D.C. Additionally, with the federal stimulus package that's out there right now, if the feds are going to give the state $5 billion, what do you think is going to happen with that? You think there might be strings attached? We need somebody watching that. We've got to pay attention to this stuff. We're also looking at the reauthorization of the highway bill, which is where all the gas tax dollars, another problem right now, are distributed through highway safety programs and roads projects. Those fund NHTSA, FHWA programs like that. We've got to have a strong presence in Washington. So everything we can do to make the MRF strong helps us be strong as well. And Dwayne is our state MRF rep and works hard to try to make sure you all know what's going on. Somebody else says this is not an official meeting, and we're working with a lot of outside folks, sort of part and parcel to our legislative activity. As a 501c3 charitable not-for-profit organization, we cannot contribute to political campaigns. Can't do it. However, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, we have some friends, sort of an uncle that sort of takes care of that. And that's our Uncle Mikey Seiler at the Indiana Motorcyclist Political Action Committee, IMPACT. Mike often works hard. He usually is schlepping around some tickets, trying to raise money. You want to talk for him, Mike? You can have this. No. You've heard him before. You know what he does. That's an important part of what we do as well. Some partnerships that we have, and you've seen a lot of these people here today. We told you that Dan Jeffries from the Indiana Criminal Justice Institute was at our safety banquet this afternoon. You also saw Key Bank, a financial group we work with, and you also saw ISU, the Underwood Agency, that's here tonight. Where did they get up to? We've got, are they? They may be hiding out. We've got some representatives from there here today as well. Relationships like that mean a lot to the strength and survival and efficiency of our organization. So we heard somebody at the fall seminar say it sounds like an infomercial. We don't want that. We don't mean for that to come across, but these relationships are important, and we need you all as members to understand the benefits of these relationships and how they can help us forward and advance our agenda. So thank you to all those. I also mentioned earlier, but he was out of the room, and I want to say it when he's here to be able to accept this. Anybody that is a instructor involved in our motorcycle safety program, would you please stand up right now?
Yeah.
Thank you. And I mentioned that the Motorcycle Safety Division's most prestigious award is the Rodney V. Taylor Award, which today was won by Steve McQueen from Indianapolis.